Audio check. Hello, Mumsy, Oliphant, Athena, Steph, Guido, Tim, Legamoof, Haggis, Steph, Athena, Super Bubble. How's it going? Whenever I have this light on, I notice how much I need to clean my desk. Clean this drawer out. Alright. Okay. Hey Sandra. Just gonna do a little bit of camera hanging out stuff and then probably gonna play a game and then depending on how that goes, probably end early again today because I've been trying not to use my hand all day and it still hurts. But we'll start with haul stuff. You've already seen these sketchbooks that I got, but the third sketchbook that I got did arrive. I don't even know if it's supposed to be a sketchbook or just a writing book, but it is the Midori A5 plain notebook, and I don't actually know if this is the one that has partially cotton paper or not. But it has really smooth paper, and apparently it works for fountain pens as well. It does have very yellow paper, similar to the moleskin one. Yeah, so very similar color. But it was a reasonable price and highly recommended by some videos I watched, and I thought, well, may as well try it, since it was easy to buy. It was not like somewhere I had to special order or anything like that, so slightly bigger than this one. It does have a soft cover, because these kinds of books, they're intended for you to get like a cover that goes on top of it, like get a decorative cover. So it's just like a very basic binding, basic cover, and then you just put your own cover on it. So it's a soft cover, very smooth. But yeah, I'll have to test to see how it deals with everything. But this feels like it'd be very nice to do pencil drawing in, so hopefully that'll be fun. So there is that. And then we got some waterproof ink. That's the naughty one. But yeah, so we got, it's kind of like a teal looking green, at least from some of the swatches. It might just be like a green. It looks kind of a green in there, that reflection little, what is it? There's like a little, you could see it for a second. Well, anyways, we'll swatch them to see what they're like. This one's more like a mossy green, less of like a vibranty green. And then this one's like an orange yellow. But these are all waterproof ink. So we're going to be putting at least 2 of those into some of these pens I've got. I might get some more brush pens in the future, but for now I'll just chuck them into some fountain pens and see how I get on with those colors. And then the other thing I got was brushes, which sadly I can't clean or use right now because it'll hurt. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brushes. And basically each of the ones I picked was to try and like learn more about what I do and don't like. So I got a size 8 flat bright, so just like a short flat, and this is a synthetic bristle. And then this one is a size 8 sable blend, so it's part synthetic, part sable bristle. But I noticed that this one has an actual shorter bristle length total. So I don't know which one of those I'll like better. But it's basically so that I can feel the difference between the different types of bristles and the slightly different shape. Thank you, Tim, for 30 months. I should probably do this with my left hand now because that was hurting. I did get the, what's this? It's a angled brush. So similar to a flat, but with an angled edge. I thought maybe I might really like this because then I can kind of have the benefit of a pointed tip, but also have that flat edge. So these are to compare the bristle type. This is to try a different brush shape that I don't have yet. This one is a travel brush, So this one does fold down. And this one is highly, highly, highly recommended by a few artists that I like. And this is the 1/4 inch. Yeah, I think this is 1/4 inch dagger. So it's doesn't really have a flat edge, but it does kind of taper to a point. So similarly, you can do kind of wider strokes and then also have the really sharp pointed tip. And right now, all the brushes have stuff in them to keep them basically from getting damaged in transit and stuff. But I don't really want to wash these because it'll hurt my hands. But yeah, highly recommended. And also, one of the things with travel brushes is most travel brushes are all round point brushes. So it's actually pretty uncommon to find a travel brush that has a different shape. And I do have two travel brushes that are the flats, which I like. But I wanted to try this one because it's got the dagger shape and I thought I might like it. Yeah, they do have other, I think they've got like 10 or 12 different travel brushes in their range, but most of them are round. I really also was lusting over the new Escoda travel brushes, but that's one of the other things, depending on how... the more I learn about brushes, the more I learn about what I like about brushes, the more I'm willing to spend a bit more on something, you know, if I think I'm actually going to like it and use it. But yeah, so this is also another dagger, but the thing is this one, the travel one, is a sable blend, so it's part sable, part synthetic. This one is a full synthetic, same size. So the two flats are the same size, the two daggers are the same size. And basically, once again, I can kind of figure out, do I like the bristle? Do I like the shape? And then, yeah, the last two I got were, almost all of these are size 8. Like size 8, or these are 1/2 inch. This is the 3/8. These are size 8, and then these are size 8. Because it was a big enough size for me to work with on even the small pieces of paper I've been using. But I figure basically, like, as I figure out what I do and don't like, I can go like, oh, I love this, but I want a bigger one. Or I love this bristle, but I don't like this shape. And these brushes were all like really good prices for the size especially, so I wasn't too worried about, like, they're all going to be useful to me, but they're also going to teach me a lot. And they're also not going to, even if I don't like them as much, they're not going to be like a huge investment lost. But these are both rounds, but one of them is their designer series, which is slightly thinner, longer, and pointier. So I can kind of try those two different shapes, and these are both synthetic as well. So I can try these, and then I might be like, oh, I love this shape more than I love this shape, but I'd like to try it in a different bristle, you know, like... So, like I said, just different things I can try. Also, the thing is all of these brushes can be used with watercolor or gouache. And at least the synthetic ones could also probably be used with acrylic. So I'm not like, you know, it's not just one thing or another. I tried to make very good decisions as far as, like, you know, being able to learn a lot about what I like and about what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And like, I might be like, oh, I love this for watercolor, but it's no good for gouache, but I love this one for gouache. You know, like, I should be able to learn a lot from these brushes when I can actually use them. And these are all Rosemary & Co. And they did send me another catalog, but I think it's basically the same as the one I have. But yeah, so far over this year, I've kind of discovered that I like kind of more like the more sturdy, snappy brushes. So I think that I'll really like a lot of the synthetic brushes. But they do have some other synthetic ranges. I didn't get any of them, but basically depending on how these brushes go, I may or may not get other brushes from what I learned from that. But yeah, especially this one, I'm excited to try and see if I like. We'll see. Boop. Yeah, it is teeny tiny. This one's the R12. But it's got the nice little swooshy logo on it, which is hard to see because it's shiny. Yeah, I tried to take a pretty picture of all the stuff I bought. I'll probably post that on Instagram tomorrow. I need a drink and or a lozenge. But yeah, like for example with the gouache painting I've been working on, I've been using one of my travel brushes, which is a flat, and it's comparably sized. I think it's slightly bigger than these ones. Yeah, so it's just slightly bigger than the flats I just bought. I didn't really use that one at all. I've used like a teeny tiny little round brush just for tiny details. Another flat brush, but this one's like, it's a thick flat brush. Like it doesn't come to a very fine point. It's more like a tube. I think both of these are pretty tube-like. These ones are a lot more like skinny. I think they'll have a better edge. And I've been using this filbert, but these are all they're all synthetic brushes. I'm not drinking the paint water. That's the paint water, which I only have here for ink stuff. So yeah, let's swatch some ink and figure out which ones I want to put into fountain pens. Hey, Mandalore. But yeah, this is, so I'm up to 5 now of these waterproof inks from Rohrer and Klingner. I can't pronounce it good. I have Thea, which is like a off gray kind of color. I've got Lily, which is like a olivey brown, I would almost say. I feel like it doesn't look green whenever I use it. And then now I've got Clara, which is like a, I think it looks, it's in between a teal green and just like a emerald green. We'll see when we swatch it. And then Emma, which is more like a sap green. And Carmen, which is like an orangey yellow, apparently. But these are all waterproof, and I'm interested to see how they all work out for me. There's like, I don't know how many colors there are. But there's a pink one, there's a bright blue one, there's a dark blue one, there's a black one, and there's like a plumish color, I think. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. I might get some of the other colors eventually, but I really need to organize this drawer. Oh, why did I put those away? I should just swatch these all at the same time, because then I have all of them. And then I can kind of see what they all look like. One of the other options is I could put the ink into a water brush, which is a tempting possibility as well, but a lot of the water brushes I haven't used yet are like not great. That's why I'm not using them. I think I'm using most of my really good ones. Also, I had another thought, and now I need to possibly think about that. Okay, I don't know That looks a little funktastic, doesn't it? Because this is like a pigment, like a micro something pigment something. So basically the way it actually travels through the pen or whatever is kind of important. No! I keep poking my fingers on pencil crayons in here. Well, I've got a couple empty water brushes we could try. This other question I had was, yeah. This would probably work. This would be the teeny tiniest of brushes, but yeah, that might, like that ferrule. Maybe this pen just doesn't work for with that. Ooh. Maybe this would work. Oh, that's too much. Oh, yeah, too much. Some weird brushes up here. And I can't really access a lot of it. The gist of it is I saw something where somebody took like a pen and then like they put a paintbrush like in the pen instead of a like an ink refill, and then like cut the paintbrush and then just like reassembled the pen. And that's one way to do like a travel brush. So I have this ballpoint pen that I don't really use, but it would only work for like teeny tiny brushes because they have to fit through the end there. And you'd have to get one where the ferrule is like the right width or whatever to hold it in place, or put something to make it hold it in place. And then even then it would be like difficult to wash the brush, and then I'd be concerned about how much of the brush was going to get mooshed when you put the cap on. But it's a thing. It's a thing that could be done, possibly. All right. Yeah, I was going to use one of these to swatch. Haven't used one of these in a while. Looks like it. It looks like pretty funky in that chamber there. Also, let's grab some paper towel. That has quite the smell. I should probably shake it actually. Also, because it is a something pigment something. Fountain pens, rollerball pens, and brushes, waterproof. Give it some light agitation. Yeah, I still never posted that, like, highlight clip of me spilling the ink. I was gonna post that on, like, Twitter or something, but I never did. So that one is the, where's the pen? Oh, need to remember to agitate. Let's dual agitate here. But yeah, these are 50 milliliters of ink. And very, I think, good price. Also apparently a funky smell that I've never really noticed last time, I guess. Ooh, wow, that is a vibrant color. Yeah, definitely more emerald than turquoise. But the fact that that's a waterproof color is pretty wild. All right. I know the yellow is going to be pretty bright. Need to make sure that my brush is clean, because this color is going to be transparent probably. I feel like that one should be in a brush. I don't know, man. Ooh, it's changing interesting colors. I don't think that was pink when I started. Is that because of the yellow? Oh, man. So currently I have this one in a fountain pen and this one in a brush pen. That's the brush pen I used for the bird drawings, was this color. It's like, you know, when it is all on its own, it just kind of looks like an off brown black kind of color. But you can kind of see like it's got like the green hue to it. Now I've got this like emerald turquoisey green, more of like a mossy green, and then this like sunburst orange yellow. I don't know. I don't know which of these would be better in like a brush pen or in a fountain pen. But we could put these two into the fountain pen since I kind of have something. Or we could just get another fountain pen. Just put all three of them into a fountain pen and I can try all three colors. I do have other empty fountain pens. I definitely feel like I'm going to be putting some of those into brush pens later. Now here's a question. What size nibs do I want? And do I want to chuck one of them into one of these and hope that it does okay? Why is that one? That one's like that. Is this one like that? No. Maybe that's why I had issues with this brush pen. No, I don't know. I could put some like watered down ink into this brush pen maybe. Give that a shot. Oh, maybe not watered down. Watered down might be an issue since it is waterproof. I'm gonna need another syringe though. All right, I'm thinking this in the brush pen, these two in these, and then I might put this in this as well. That's my thought right now. Just trying to think, like, do I want that in the brush pen? How am I going to use that? I feel like this color could be really cool for stuff, but I also don't entirely know how I'm going to use it. Maybe I should put a little bit in the brush pen or something. I don't know, man. But it would look so cool in one of these pens. Maybe I'll put that one in that pen. Also, what nibs do I want? That's why I got these out, so I could change the nibs. I've got medium, bold, extra fine, fine, left-handed, and then this one's all the ones I don't use, all the calligraphy nibs. I can change the nib while it's on the pen already, but Do I not have any more fine ones? What are these ones right now? Medium and fine. Okay. So one of them will be fine. One of them will be medium, I guess. And one of them will be extra fine. No, maybe I'll put this one on this one. Now it won't come off. Now that I'm like, change my mind. There you go. Let's go with that. I'll just fill this with a syringe instead of trying to fill it with the twisty knob. Looks very funky in there because it's such a bright color. You'd think it would look transparent, but it just looks like this soupy orange color. Maybe I'll hold off on this until I actually use these pens a little bit. Oh, maybe I should have this on camera because it looks cool. Gonna need clean water to fully clean this. But it's gonna be break time soon, so you know. Oh my god, my ears just popped. Well, got a little bit of ink on myself, but doesn't look like I got it on anything else, which is good. Alright. Jeez. And then I'll just get it on my shirt, because that's how I roll. I don't know how much that's gonna be in there forever or not, but we'll see. Fill this last one, then we can take a break and rinse all the things. Also, hey, Lamine. Oh well, I'll just put the same amount in anyways, even though it can hold more. Doesn't need to be filled to the brim. All right. Well, don't know if this is permanently stained forever or what. It might be. Do you want to see if I can scribble on the back before the alarm goes off? Doesn't look like it's even remotely through there yet. Hey, elephant. Yeah, I'd either need to shake it more, or try to get some capillary action going there, or leave it upside down for a bit. This one's moving a bit quicker. You can see that it's partway through the feed here. This one's like here. Oh, this one might even be all the way down. Hopefully it doesn't give me any issues. Not through enough for me to write with it. And this one I can't tell. So I'm going to assume I won't be able to write with it yet. Because I'll just have to play with that later. But we did swatch them out. I did my haul. I can put today's date on this and call this my art for the day. What's the... whatever. They'll just put the date on it. I'll figure out what the date is as far as day of the year later. Oh hush. Gonna leave these kind of a little bit on an incline so that the ink can travel through the pens, hopefully. And I'm gonna tidy everything up and switch over to a game probably. Just realized what's wrong. There we go. Oh, goodness. All right. So hopefully those inks are cool. We shall see. Hopefully those brushes are cool. Just checking to see if they're... Nope, still not coming out yet. Oh, that one is. Ooh, that looks like fun. Those two are not. So I don't know if those feeds are just unhappy or what, but looking forward to it. Where can I put those where I can like remember that they're sitting in a weird angle? Ah, here we go. Let's put them in here. Okay, cool. I didn't bong! See, the problem is the microphone is clamped onto the shelf above my desk, and the more I do art stuff, the more I try to put things like within reach around my area. And so a bunch of my art supplies are on the shelf above my desk. And no matter how delicate I am, if I touch that shelf, it makes a noise. Alright, getting distracted by Discord, as always. Are you gonna behave? Okay, cool. It's always the question, is it going to behave? Just preemptively open Platinum God. Really? Curse of the Unknown? Might. Is it this button? Just use the keyboard. Because I don't know if there is a quick restart on controllers or not. I needs a bomb. I don't remember what this does. Not gonna pick up shit till I look at it. I already have shit, actually. There it is. Diagonally by holding down two of the fire buttons at once. For using a gamepad, this item allows you to fire in any direction. It gives me plus 0.3 tears up. Well, why not? It's gonna fuck with my everything, but may as well try it. Ooh, nice. And a bomb. Yeah, this is fucking with my everything, that's for sure. Well, alright. Odd floor so far, but I'll just deal with it, I guess. Is this? Yeah, it's the only area left, really. Don't want to get too greedy and then get spoilt. Oh god, I need damage. For real, though. Don't. No! I couldn't outrun it. Stop. Oh, this is not a good room. This is a room of death. Let me out. No. I didn't want to take two. That was rough. keep not shooting the direction I need to because I'm just being lazy. I don't have any keys. Give me something good, please. I need all the help I can get. That's not good, though. I'm gonna die in this room. Yup. Yeah, fuck it. Oh no. I have to be really careful. Eh. Would that kill me? I'd still have one heart anyways, right? It's a bad plan. But it is, like, possible, I think. I'm probably just gonna die 9 times and be pissed off, but we'll just do a new run. It'll be fine. If we could get Guppy, that'd be great, though. I keep thinking I need to angle my shots, and I don't, because I can just angle them this way. I don't remember what that one does. Conehead. Oh, +1 soul heart. Chance to prevent reducing health. Possibly. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, fuck off. Ancient Recall, draw 3 cards. Right. Probably gonna die here then. Is Hermit item room or shop? Or can't remember. Ah, shop. Jeez, frickin', that was harrowing. Ah, fuck off. No tinted rocks, huh? Really? I hate how they can, like, predict where you're gonna be. Even this room over here. Yeah, they're both behind rocks. I could bomb for them, but I think this one might even be a secret room. No. Yeah, Trixie. I'd like to get the key thing in the shop, but I don't have enough money for it. No tinted rocks. Oh, come on.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
Time to die. No. She could get out of my life. This is probably the longest I've ever heard this song go on. Well, still no more guppy pieces. Guess I'll just move on with my life. Hypothetically, the secret room could be between the item room and that other room. That might be useful if it was. I do have 6 bombs. So it can't be there or there. No. Alright, well. Hoping for some pennies there. That's just like keys, luck up and something, or not keys and more chests. Yeah, keys and more consumable drops from chests. Really? Fuck it. Really? Come on. Right. Guess those are there in case I actually get something good. Tempting. Oh, I'd still probably die. Oh, fuck you. Well, ugh, come on. Nope. I was hoping for like a guppy piece or devil deal or a soul heart would have been nice. Instead we get this bullshit. And when I die, I'm going to want to come back for this other chest and it's going to start it all over again. Well, there goes me. I shouldn't even be playing this game because it doesn't feel good. Oh, there's a tiny one. Didn't see the tiny one until now. Don't remember what this does, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. Don't have a key. Hello, Arcus. Thank you for the raid. Hey, Manon. Hey, list of options. Hey, Maikai. I'm currently failing terribly at Isaac and contemplating whether or not I should change games or something because my wrist is not a happy bunny. Hi, Arcus. Yeah, thank you very much. I may or may not end my stream early because I'm in pain. But thank you very much. You just have like a super early stream today? Don't do it. Tiny streams. Oh. Death loopy stream. Hey F, what was he playing? Oh, Minecraft. Never heard of it. Oh, well, there goes the extra health I had. Well. Psst. I'm trying to play like with my aiming being weird because my right wrist is just fucked. And this is not helping. Why was that one? Why did that go so much easier than the first time? Somebody give me some health generation. Health generation. Yes, please. Oh, fuck this room. Here's a question. Is Arcus gonna play the new Animal Crossing game when that comes out? Because I feel like Arcus could go like just full scale decoration and island management. Oh, I'm gonna die in here. Maybe not. Stop it. So many batteries on the ground I can't do anything with. I do have some keys for those locked chests. If this guy's just gonna stand there, I'm alright with that. Oh, well, I'm dead now. Come on. Really? You know you have other phases, right, guy? Yes, please. It's a very long way to go to get anything back there. Hey Shaw, no, I haven't really talked about Animal Crossing. What did y'all think about that direct? I didn't think it was as bad as you guys made it sound when you were like talking in Discord. I was like, oh no. And then I watched it and I'm like, well, there's definitely some red flags here, but like, there's also some good stuff. I'm just trying to think of what else I could do that doesn't involve my right hand. Because using a controller apparently hurts a lot. I should drink my tea instead of my water. My tea's way over there though. Let's just go to this screen for now, instead of having the music driving me insane. We can just talk about, let's just talk about Animal Crossing for a bit and think about things that I could do. Really like the realistic bugs. Yeah, I guess I could kind of like, let me bring it up on my phone, muted, and I can kind of look at some of what there was in there. Let's put some music on. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a long video. I'd have to skip through it because it's way too long to just sit and watch. No, shush, shush. Was that the first video that they showed Isabelle in? Oh, and I need to close Steam because it's going to try and update shit. I wonder how many people, like Northern Hemisphere people are going to pick the Southern Hemisphere option just so that they have different, like a different looking stream than everybody else. It is interesting how it seems like a lot of the resources are more... Well, I mean, obviously they added crafting. But the resources seem to be a little bit more renewable than in previous games. Like, it's a lot... It seems like they're giving you more because they require more of you, you know? Like with the cutting the trees and getting wood off of them, but not cutting the tree down. And like that other island you can go to get free shit, it sounds like. Like, it sounds like the way they described it was like an island you can go to and just get resources and like never go to the same island again, or is it just the same 3 islands? I can't remember. But yeah, the seasonal stuff will be fun. There'll definitely be the fear of missing out on all the seasonal activities. I like that you get to pick like the shape of your island. I think that was in the last game, but I still like... I feel like it's difficult with stuff like that because even if you're picking, like, you don't really know what you want or what it's going to look like until you get into it. And I do also like the fact that they made it so that you could choose where villagers live and stuff too, so you don't have to worry so much about like, oh, fuck you, fucking, I was gonna plant my fruit trees there, you know, like that's not as much of an issue. Like, it does seem like there's a lot more like customizability in that way. Yeah, editing the terrain and stuff, like the fact that they have all the different bridges and stuff, which are really fucking expensive. It looks like in that one part that they showed, it looked like those are really expensive. But hypothetically, if you're playing like 1,000 hours, that won't be a problem. Yeah, really, it all depends on like how it actually feels to play and how the progression works and like how well they balanced it. And, you know, how much there is to do depending on like balance and stuff too. I'm not super sure. I mean, I'm hoping it's good, but like the fact that they showed all the facilities and like future buildings on your island with everything else, like, unless I'm wrong. Because in the last game, they had like that separate shopping area. It seems like your island would get very cluttered if all the buildings are just in your regular area. The fact that achievements basically give you a separate currency to do other things with. There's a lot of like micromanagey type stuff where it's like you can build things this way, or you can buy things this way, or you can edit things this way, or you can, like, it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. And being able to place things outside is nice. Yeah, I really liked the screen they showed with like customizing the bed, where it's like changing the type of wood and changing the type of bedding and stuff instead of just having to buy or craft a different one, you know? Like, you can still buy and craft, but the fact that you can also just like edit, be like, I like this bed, but I want it to have a different color wood, or, you know, change the bedding. I'm not sure how the like customizable pattern stuff is, or if they have like dick filters or something. Like, how is that gonna work? I'm curious. I never did any of that stuff before, but the fact that we can also like share that stuff too. Like, say Athena designs like a goddess Athena shirt, or like, you know, somebody designs like a Federation like logo thing. We could all have like matching beds, you know, like, or something like that. No, I mean, they show in the video, they show like an actual like pixel by pixel editor thing, but I don't know if that's only if you use New Leaf to get that in. But yeah, you can use QR codes to share things. But yeah, like I only watched the video once. But yeah, like I know you can also import things from New Leaf. So if they do have like a system that filters the Switch version, but not the New Leaf version, you know, people would make things in that and then patch them into here. But yeah, the moving system stuff does look better than the last two games. Like when they showed like highlighting multiple items and moving them all at the same time, that was cool. Yeah, really my biggest questions are about multiplayer, which they didn't really answer very well. Basically, a lot of this stuff is like features they had in the previous games, but I never had friends or played the previous, like the older games, so... And yeah, they showed I'm not sure, like you guys were saying about the optional, the way they used the word optional was a little sketch, but I don't know if that's just weird phrasing on their part. Like some of the ways they talked about things being like in the future or being optional, it's like, do you mean DLC, or do you mean free DLC, or are you just saying it's an option whether or not you do this in your game and you don't have to do it? Because I have to think that they're trying to also like talk to people who've never played the games before. I'm trying to like skip through the video here, but also I should be using my left hand. Yeah, the museum looked gorgeous, that's for sure. A quick tool change. I don't know if that was the thing before, but it seems like you have a lot more tools you have to carry too. Also, it seems kind of weird that they're calling it a desert island still, even though it's like, there's literally like, you arrive and there's buildings there. Like, how is that a desert island? Yeah, some of the things they showed. A lot of stuff about like villagers, which like I'm a fucking hermit, so I don't care a lot about the villager stuff. Villagers, is that what I mean? Is that the word I'm looking for? Rescue service was like, what does that mean? Like if you fuck up the game? Like why would you need a rescue service? It's interesting that they've put that in, but like it's weird that they think they have to put that in. I get like, oh no, I don't know where I am and I just want to get home. But like in normal gameplay for most people, it's like, when would you actually use that? But does it like cost something or stuff? It just seems weird. The way they frame it and the way they talk about it in the video is what confuses me, I guess. Oh yeah, optional extras included. So does that just mean they're trying to go cutesy with the way they're doing this whole travel video? But it does say optional extras included. Yeah, right? Like, so is it just poor cutesy phrasing? Yeah, hoping that obviously that the house design they showed is only one of many. Oh, here we go. Yeah, small deserted islands. I'm not listening to the audio, so. Is there subtitles? Captions. Auto-generated. Used to travel to distant islands. Distant destination of these tours differs each time and depends on how the pilot's feeling. Mystery tour. Yeah. So it seems like the deserted islands that you travel to, which you have to spend Nook miles to go to. They're making it sound like it's like a mini little like roguelike kind of island thing. You know, you don't die, but like, you know, you go there, it's randomized, and you never go to the same place twice. And you can just go there and harvest all of the things. That's what it sounds like to me. So you don't have to just harvest all the things on your own island. But I'm not sure. That's just the way it looks to me. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to add anything into the smartphone app to have like items or whatever. Like Splatoon, where you could buy items off of that. Like it was a separate shop, basically. That'd be cool. But they say that even that is like probably after launch. What was the other thing I was thinking of? Yeah, it seems like the way they showed the house remodeling stuff, I don't know if that stuff changes by day like it used to. Because they show quite a few things in that scroll, but I mean, hopefully there's more than that eventually. Because there was like ways you could change like the shape of your roof and everything like that. Oh, did I skip past the event things? Oh, no, here we go. Yeah. Some of the event stuff they showed here. The variety of visitors where they talk about, like, people you can buy certain things from. And... yeah, what's up with the magic wand? I'm interested in that magic wand thing they showed. But yeah, the rug guy, the turnip guy, the guy that sells shoes. Here we go. Yeah, spring fishing tournament. So that'll probably be right after launch. Here we go. Flick. Flick is a hottie. Yeah, I'd probably have to use the mouse at the left. Yeah, I like Flick. I've got a crush on Flick. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of like Flick fan art just from that video. I don't know if Flick's been shown off before, but like I've never seen Flick before. Flick is at 20 minutes and 10 seconds. They're in charge of the like bug tournament thing, it looks like. But yeah, I don't know if Flick is like a pre-existing villager. Like I said, I never really cared about the villager people before. I was like, yeah, you exist. That's great. Like, this one's cute. This one's annoying. But like, Flick is my jam. So yeah, if they're a new villager, there's going to be a lot of like hashtag trending fan art of this character like right now. Oh, I wonder if Rosie's seen Flick. I'd have to bring up the video on my computer so that I could link a timestamp. People talking. Discord. What? All right. What was it called? Direct. Is it? There we go. I have messaged Rosie about Flick. The important things in life. Yeah, and then they do mention free updates, and they're like, "Oh man, it's a what's the word? It's they're trying to say it's like a feature that they've got a free update at launch." I hate us, honestly. But yeah, free update at launch for Easter, an Easter update, which is like free update at launch for an event that happens next month. But okay, sure. I just think it's funny they tried to phrase it as a feature. But yeah, the movement ability stuff is cool. Like, basically the reason, like the fact that they added in the movement abilities made it so that they could make the islands more obtuse, and also made it so that you could have more interesting customization for movement stuff. It all works together nice, I think. It's cool. Ow. And yeah, the island designer permit stuff. Yeah, I'm really curious about the scale of the island and how many actual like buildings are going to end up on the island. We're talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons, sorry. I'm just skimming through the direct again. Had they confirmed before that you could actually use the amiibo cards and stuff to invite people again? Or was that news? I thought the questions they answered at the end were weird. It was very much like, we're going to upsell you on these things. And not actually answer the questions people want to know. Yeah, they still basically haven't answered those questions. Dishonestly. It's dumb and confusing, like all multiplayer with Nintendo. I don't know what I'm doing.
You can he's on the phone now, beat that.
Huh?
Tim's on the phone with Dad now.
Oh.
If you want to talk to him.
What you doing?
Waiting for wash to dry.
Mm.
But other than that, nothing.
Yeah, my arm hurts too much to do anything. I tried playing Isaac.
Yeah.
And that didn't go so well. Just moving my thumb. It hurts. Oliphant to sing. Hi, Steph.
Hello.
We're talking about Animal Crossing. We're talking about the Direct.
Yeah. I've got it on the tablet.
Athena says hi, Steph.
Hello.
You're like, I'm trying to escape.
No.
would talk to Tim, but he is on the phone. What do you think? Try to get Tim's attention, or should I just try to find something else to play, or...
If you're sore and stuff, or I was sore and stuff, I would probably just call early and hope I was feeling better tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's what I did yesterday, and I'm not feeling better today. The problem is it's a different kind of pain than normal.
Yeah.
That's what makes me concerned. If it was like, oh, this is just nerve pain, then I'd be like, oh, okay, so I just need to deal with it, and it's gonna hurt, but it's not actually causing me physical damage by continuing. See you, Mumsy.
And you know Tim would probably just say the same as well.
Yeah, but...
But the amount of detail you're putting in that painting, I'm not surprised your arm's killing you.
Yeah, but I was totally fine the first day, and then I was totally fine the second day until I was not fine, and then I was not fine. It wasn't even like a, it was just like a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da tweak. Can confirm Rosie has seen Flick. Is Tim saying goodbye? Can't tell.
No, I think he's still talking.
Yeah. Well, who's streaming? Who could we actually raid if I did stop? I even had a... What? Are you saying there's nobody live, or there's just an error loading data? That's cool. Oh! It came back! Everybody's streaming. All of the people are streaming. So many people are streaming. Most people have like 1 viewer or 300. Also just hurts. I don't know. I need to go through my followers and like add and remove some so that I've got better people to raid. Well, I guess I'm going to call it because all I can think about is how much my hand hurts and how much I don't want to do anything with it. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can not have that again tomorrow. Extra short stream today. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy fantasizing about playing Animal Crossing. And thinking of cool things we can make that'll be silly that we can share with each other. I'll see you all tomorrow, and good night.